Good evening. My name is Norman Woodstock Spalding, Barebones Radio broadcaster. This is an entertainment broadcast. And for your entertainment, oh, get out of throat. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Dumb malfunctioning organism. Cut. Whole human anatomy. Now, let's go back. Crap coming out of lungs gets in larynx. Dumb creator idea. Smusher. That's why I want to remind everyone. We're in warning. More villain is among you than ever villain the villain. Here's what I'm after. Plugging up the way. We put, what is the word they use? These idiots. The word. Brain. Dumb brain. The Lord is a dumbass. Well, anyone causing inconvenience here? Smush! My brain's using the word restriction. Stop it. I tell you, the dumb idea. They're doing it to Iran now. There's a word these morons use in the paper. Of course, every word in the paper is moron. I like my teeth. The newspaper's terminology is very much like the Bible and looks very similar to my teeth. The word implies getting in someone's way. For what reason, God only knows. It started with my siblings when I was a child. It's one of the reasons humans tattle so much. And tattling. The little tattletale. Wait till I find you in your maker's dream chamber. I'll show you something about tattling. I'm the main tattler. No, I'll give you. When I tattle, of course, oh, you're tattling nothing. I wish I could find this lady's name that works for TriMet. I'm going to start plastering her name all over. She said my tattling was nothing. A bus, if I wouldn't have got out of the street, would have killed me. And then he chewed me out for being in the middle of the street for stopping him. And the lady at TriMet, her name is Susan Dumbass, said that I don't have a claim. Oh, really? When the bus driver admitted he would have killed me if I wouldn't have got out of the way? What? Are buses allowed to run over you when they can see you in broad daylight? And because you're standing in the way, that gives this guy, wham! Hey, you dumbass, you stood right in the way. Lucky I didn't kill you. Oh, I'll indict you. I don't care if I'm a dog. I wish I would have been a dog. At that point, I would have lunged and bit him right here. Right there, I'd have bit him. Think they would have shot me? Good. Man, the feeling of biting that dumb bastard right here. The dumb bastard bus driver that Susan said I didn't have a claim. She's about as dumb as is Susan the dumb bastard? Yes, she is. I'll find her name. She's employed with TriMet in their claims department. You're a dumbass, Susan. You're a real dumbass. You and the bus driver ought to get into a sexual experience and let us film it and watch it. Ha! We can show it to the children and say, this is what you don't do. Don't you think you ought to show some things to the children and say, this is what you don't do. Don't ever let yourself do this. Think like Susan. And I'm sure her sex is about the same. I like Norman a little raw. Well, I'll tell you, the treatment of human beings here is quite raw. Get out of your car. Get out of your car. Because these people have not done their job, people are driving around hilter-skelter thinking it's okay to drive. There is no conscience in the city of Portland, Oregon, to get out of your car because of the failure of these idiots. Right here. The bus driver, no. He'd like to see you all get out of your car. I tell the bus driver, he and her, I said, wouldn't you like to have a signal that as soon as you leave the stop, a signal goes out and everyone has to get out of your way because you're an emergency air vehicle. You have more right-of-way than fire or police, don't you? Would you like that? Buster, that's a good idea. Why isn't it going on? Why doesn't this have more right-of-way than fire or police? Why? It's more important. This thing, who cares what you say? You know what this does? It prevents the air from plugging up. People are in the way. Their employees in the way. Their stupidity is right in the way. Your maker's stupidity is in my way. I could have this a nice planet right now. The Lord's stupidity is in my way. Woe unto the Lord when I find the Lord. Yum, yum, eat him up. I eat the tissue of the Creator in my way. With every idea I experience every day. The eyeball very dumb today. The ear is dumb tomorrow. That's what I'll say. Maybe the larynx the day after that, and the whiskers then next. All real dumb. Don't you agree? Who can't say these things? Who can't say them? That's what one of my wonderful friends, he's dead. A wonderful transient, homeless, name it, call him what you want. That he is. He'll live forever in my heart. A wonderful, wonderful man. Who can't say these things, he'd say. You ever take a homeless man in? Sleep in the same room with him? He stunk. You told him, go wash your feet. He'd go wash his feet. Sometimes he'd snore and I'd have to go over and shake him. I'll miss him. I miss you, James David. I sure miss you. Part of earning your rank of the mascot on the ship. Well, actually, it's just part of the chore of the mascot. You're given your rank in DNA long before creation got started in the dream chamber of your maker. Given your rank there. You just mature into it. Bah! A lot of pain in the rank. That's how you get to overfeel everyone else's pain, is what I'm told. Are you hurting? Yeah, well now you'll be able to relate to everyone, aren't you? Yeah, I'll relate to everyone. Good night.